video was brought to you and booked on Indie Amplify. Go to the link in the description to get your music video reacted to. Yo, what is going on, everybody? It is your boy Crypt here. Welcome back to another video, and it's Halloween week, so all the videos are going to be dark. My man Chucky's going to be presiding over every single reaction I do, and it's going to be beautiful. But this right here is the F4TAL Cypher. It features Mischieff, 508 Kenji, Seventhpath, and TheAce. I don't believe I've ever heard of any of these guys, but you guys already know I fuck with ciphers heavy. I love ciphers, and we got a nice little gray, dark vibe right here. So I'm expecting some goodness to happen right here. So let's get on into this. This is the F4TAL Cypher. Mischieff, 508 Kenji, Seventhpath, and TheAce. Also, their Instagrams are in the description if you guys want to go follow that. And yeah, here we go.
F4TAL. Cypher.
I hope F4TAL's not a game or something that I just like completely missing. Alright, so this is Mr.Mischieff.
And what's F4TAL? F4TAL is the fall that get caught up in a slaughter. For a squad just thinking they slay bars. The fake ones about to break, saying their name's hard. But Kenji's out back, hard swinging a chainsaw. Nothing to the norm, we are something insane. You got the podium finished while I be running the game. You were busting a drain, we ain't none the same. Till the spades at your door, now you front with ace. No one comes close.
Okay, so we got some card bars right there. Till the spades at your door, now you're fronting with ace. Like a shovel spade. I've done stuff like that before. I love card flips. Card flips are always dope. This is a really cool instrumental. It's nice and dark. I like darker style things. He shouted out his man Kenji that's going to be coming up here soon. So yeah, pretty dope so far.
Do it better with these. Do our eyes shut like we Vietnamese. We only vent for the free. Y'all are friends.
My man just said doing it eyes shut like we are Vietnamese, like Vietnam. Doing it like, is that like an Asian joke? Doing it eyes shut. I don't know. That could be. I'm gonna assume maybe. I don't know. I'm really distracted by the bungee cord chilling over here in the tree.
Do our eyes shut like we Vietnamese. We only vent for the free. Y'all are friends for the fees. Until we throw you in the ocean just for 7 to see. Never stop for quitting. I beat a box's ambition. Beat a lot of gimmicks to beat with an opposition. Feeding off it. Beat it or be distorted. Some dogs without a leader or leader screen up upon it. Independent you see, no help or guidance, so we advise you to leave. Violent to see, we don't like what you see. You have no rights, so we right. You don't right with the beat. I'm feeling like I wanna fight, but I don't like how you breathe. So some rain die. We don't need you anyways.
My man said I'm feeling like I want to fight. I don't like how you breathe. If that's not like the most blunt way of telling someone to go fuck themselves, I don't know what else is.
Hold it down now, watch out, it's in the name. You've been afraid to get up and get a name. The Mischieff's a renegade. He's 5'6", 14 and ricochets, and so what?
I love beat pauses. So one thing I'm noticing so far is like some of the enunciation isn't like all the way there, so it's hard for me to pick up a lot of the words. But I feel like this man, he's on a good path to being where he needs to be. Just like focus a little more on hitting the syllables and like hitting the enunciation a lot harder than what it is right now. But like you said, you got a really good cadence, and the cadence is good to make punchlines hit a lot harder. When you do beat pauses like that, it makes punchlines hit harder. So definitely just work on the enunciation a little bit, and you're there.
Stop at night, go and rack the account. I ain't what faction's about. I only act in the sound, and I'm a rap and said until my casket is out. You want a Mischieff, you don't want that side of me. You see the artist, the rawest, but I ain't frightened me. Behind the scenes, I'm joking, I ain't the nicest teen. I lag contact with the shock and leave your eyes bleeding. Trying
Bars.
to get up on the record, and for the record, I recommend it. I'm not the one you smash before I make a mess of the shedding on me to disrespect it. You should've left it, cause no one's gonna remember in your career. I'm gonna end it, put it in a bag, and so the engine. Controlling temper to act sane though, and that's fatal.
Yo, so he had a cool different flip up of the schemes right there, different rhyme schemes. Oh, we switching the beat up? Oh, switching the beat, but the beat still sounds somewhat the same. I like that. I like that a lot. So he had like a little. I recommend for the rec, or like I'm breaking records for the record. I'm recommending like he had the rec, a lot of different punches right there, and I like when people do things like that. But let's keep moving.
Kenji's back for the blood, make it rain red. This gonna be torture, don't try reaching for no pain meds. I'll keep slashing, there's no point in trying to play dead. I'll zip them up, then I'm boast like bayonet. A7 and Mischieff, I'm with the new click. Animal cannibal, use your bones as a toothpick. This might be hard for you to stomach, but you bit off more than you can chew tricks, so don't die just too quick.
Oh, that was a nice one. That was probably, I like the delivery on that one was really smart, and like I eat you up, and talking about don't die just yet, but digest, like the way he said digest and digest, like made it sound the same. So a cool flip right there about eating up people and then don't die just yet, like digest. It was cool. It was cool.
Carnage. It ain't opinions, it's a fact, you garbage. I'll cut them up like a fade, I'll pull the blade. I'm drawing on everybody like a tattoo artist. Stab and twist, you don't need to hear what
that cadence was nice.
Clean up on all fours, someone get this blood mopped. Don't act tough or I slice till your lungs stop. I put holes in a square like SpongeBob.
Yo, this guy has the delivery down. Like he's making his punchlines stand out and hit a lot harder. The mix is a little strange. I feel like it could be produced a little bit better to make it like more like a song, or just like, I mean, it's a cipher, so I guess it doesn't have to be like overly produced or anything, but this man knows how to deliver to make his punchline sense. I put a hole through a square like SpongeBob, like the mannerisms and everything working right there. I'm drawing on everybody like a tattoo artist. Like, that was dope. This dude's dope. I like this guy.
Or I'll be close range, masked up, knifing. Ace sitting on the roof, sniping. Mischieff with the shotgun, you sound like lightning. 7 got my chainsaw, wave it like Poseidon. If
Jesus Christ.
I promise you're getting left dead. No escaping me, but running is your best bet. I don't get money, I don't need dough. Even if I did, I don't use a pump or nickel to get bread. You don't want the pain, I'm forcing my
Yo. This guy, he's good, man. I don't use a pump or nickel to get bread. Talking about the different guns, but pump or nickel is a type of bread. This guy knows what he's doing.
Tenders, spit fire, then I'm scorching with the embers. Take the blade to your skull from behind. Keep it in the back of your head like it's important to remember. I kill you,
dude,
but
this
I don't
guy,
want blood on
like
my
he's
shirt. Ain't no beef because there ain't nobody wanting the work. So I promise if you test me, you'll be under the dirt. But I'ma pass the microphone before somebody gets hurt. It's 501.
Yo, that guy's fucking good. Whoa, the beat's changing up a lot. Yo, 508 Kenji, that guy knows how to deliver and make his punchlines hit. Reminds me a lot of like early 6 Seconds, and I feel like if he just spent some time mastering his voice and like mastering just his own sound and everything, that dude's gonna be a problem at some point. Had a lot of really cool punchlines. I keep that to the back of your head like it's something to remember. Like a lot of battle bars is what I was hearing from that guy, which is typically Cypher related. So that dude's good. All right, Seventhpath. Completely different style beat.
You better come correct before you go in the wrong way. I came a long way to giving all of these songs flames. Got Hall of Fame potential and I'm still in the hallways of 11th grade. This shit was nothing but all faith, it's God's way. I praise you, Lord, for what's all changed. If it wasn't for you, then I'd be taking a long break. So you gotta be joshing if you're talking at all, mate. I know you like it, you just broke the 3rd law of God's ways. This shit is blasphemy, you're looking hard at the God's plate, but loathing at the sight of every move that the God makes. And now a conglomeration of people whose heaven sent.
Conglomeration.
Track, yeah, we moving, you all shaking.
Yo, shout out to the man for using the word conglomerate in the present tense, conglomeration, in a rap. I don't think I've ever heard anybody ever use that word. So kudos to him. I like the little scheme about like him being godly and like he's saying that he's bad. You're breaking the 3rd rule of God, which is blasphemy, saying that God isn't real, like going against God. So that was a dope little scheme right there.
We moving mad, but we got the patience. Mischieff 7, Kenji and TheAce, we got all it takes. They put us down, we come up. That's the operation, the start of a new leader. That's an inauguration.
That was nice. That was nice.
To mine, like the antonyms, you'll never associate with me. You ain't no mentonym, the men of the shit. But we halfway through adolescence, we better than everybody still. Like they some mannequins, we making vibes while we putting
different beat
strings
already?
like a mandolin. Feasting on this beat, piece by piece like a mandarin. You try to pull me down,
What
I'm
the
going
fuck?
ghost like Danny Phantom, unanimously untouchable. You know you can't prevent us. Don't you ever come down this way.
What the hell is happening?
Running straight away. 7th path, best
What the
remember
fuck is
name.
happening?
But now it's time to pass the mic to
To the fatal 4, you can't rap. It's a
Yo, I'm like super confused right now. That was completely different than the first half of the cipher. There was some singing on there, had some jazz instrumentals going on right there. I think I heard a mandolin at one point. He had a mandolin bar, which is kind of cool. Going ghost like Danny Phantom. Shout out to Danny Phantom. Damn, I really like the bar where it's like you're starting the start of a new leader, like an inauguration, because the president, when the president is inaugurated, it's a new president, a new leader of the United States. So that was dope right there. I'm not a big fan of these beats right here at the end. I think these could have been 2 totally different things. Like the Fatal Cypher, when I hear Fatal, I think of just like grimy hard, and then that was just like some nice upbeat singing right there for a little bit, but like the instrumentals like just did not go with the rest of it. Not saying it's bad, I'm just saying this stuff isn't matching. And I don't know how I'm feeling about it.
Fatal 4, you can't rap, it's apparent. I can see through you like Bruce to Caitlyn to Kylie, yeah, you are transparent. Bar fast and in.
My man just made a Bruce Jenner and transgender bar. Dope. The transparent. Okay, that makes it a lot better because he's talking about like Kylie's dad, Bruce, you're transparent. Like, I see through you because you're transparent, but he is a transgender parent of Kylie. That was actually pretty smart right there. That was a really good bar. The vocals on this are horrible, though. I feel like you recorded really far away or like in an open room. But that doesn't change from the fact that that was a pretty dope bar.
Kim Kardashian glaring, translucent, oozing, dude, I'm bruising, chewing, feral staring. You're losing to the peril blaring. Stupid mic relaxes like Viking, but I'm at a night tearing. Like a strike on mic's a pair of glaring. Oh, be careful, daring, because you can spit, but I spit acid to make you stop flashing. I'm a champion, but not the apparel that you are wearing. I am peril.
I'm a champion, but not the apparel you're wearing because the champion. Is this a FaZe champion hoodie? I hope not. It is. Fuck. This is a champion hoodie. Yo, I'm a champion, but not the apparel you're wearing. That's fucking. The coincidences are endless.
Do shit on you, man. I'm used to your music, artist staring. What are you doing, bearing a child? 6'9", that divine, that's a 9, screaming, beaming wild. I don't know if you know tribulation, but you do know trials. Do they allow that in prison? I'm not dissing, but you only know some bars for yourself. Not your music on my phone files. This reception has got you sweating. Rainbow smile, treacherous, betting, whatever, bro, you rockin' dimmy. But you never let us. Man, I spit it good, hit it like I should. Pass the mic, hit it right. You ain't my neighbor, and I ain't little, but I am red with the hood over my face. When the ace is a wolf, like the creator, I have rapped and I stood. Gobbling on a marvel in my Iron Man fist when I get a better with a fatal 4, make some more. Yeah, I hope
what the hell?
Spider-Man, and I'm lacing more. One step at a time, one step.
So he's got some Marvel bars going in there, like the like he had just a little bit of a speed rap right there. I'm always a fan of when people just kind of mix it in there and just like sprinkle it, and it's like, hey, I can do this, and then back off and go back to some other stuff. Like I said, the vocals are just super distracting for me just because like it's there's a lot of just echo and reverb going on just because he's in like an open room, so it makes it a lot harder to hear some of the stuff that he's saying. But I hear some references to Spider-Man, Iron Man, just some Marvel Universe bars going on.
The grind, bet with a mind, and I got on stretching up, letting the atmosphere make them cold. If you really want the ice on your wrist, well then shit, I'm a Rolex or a hexes, which make you know the time spit when I get it grip. Ace, it's the ace.
Okay, so like I said, and there's like a small enunciation problem. He and the first guy kind of have like the same issue where like they don't fully enunciate some of their words, so sometimes it just makes it harder to hear. But all in all, everybody can definitely write. Everybody had some punchlines. I'm a really big fan of 508 Kenji. My man had like, I feel like the hardest hitting punchlines just because of the mannerisms and just like making the delivery stand out on those. But everybody had some dope punchlines. There's some memorable stuff from everybody's verses. The beat at the end kind of brought me back a little bit more to the original sound of everything. That man Seven, he's dope, but like that section of the beat was just like, I don't think it belonged, but I still think it was good in its own right. It's so weird. It's a very strange cipher, but shout out to these guys for making this cipher. Definitely some dope artists to be on the lookout for. So let me know what you guys thought about that down there in the comments. Their link will be in the description and the pinned comment. Also, please go follow their Instagrams. They are all right there. I'm sure they would much appreciate that. But let me know what you guys thought. Shout out to you guys over here on the TheAce Cypher. I'll definitely be keeping my eye out for you guys. Until next time, it's been your boy Crypt. I'm signing out. See you in the next video.